Okay, welcome to the DeMarkco effect where you get the full effect of me. Chicago, I promise you I'm not picking on y'all, but I did a video earlier today that I recorded and it was talking about how there were 2 dead and 3 wounded. A 16-year-old boy, 43-year-old man got killed, and then there was a woman that got killed. They did not disclose of her age as of yet. In this video, they did say that it was 2 40-year-olds that got killed, the man and the woman, and they think that the murders are connected. They think that the murders are connected, so they're going to get to that.
Chicago police are trying to determine whether several weekend shootings in Little Village were connected.
5 people were shot in 3 separate incidents within 24 hours. 2 of them died, and one of those killed, a 16-year-old boy. Our Sade Gray spoke to community leaders about how these shootings have a domino effect and impact the neighborhood.
The victims are traumatized, the residents are traumatized, and most of our children, right?
Little Village Community Council organizer Baltazar Enriquez says there's a ripple effect that has not only torn families apart, but also impacted the community because the shootings are happening all hours of the day.
A lot of the businesses here in Little Village are also suffering because they usually close at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and now they're going to be closing at 7, 8 o'clock.
Okay, and that's something that I wanted to get to. So already in Chicago and that Indiana area, they close their places around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So it's not really nothing open. Even you got even McDonald's are not really open 24 hours out there. The only McDonald's I noticed open 24 hours is the one on the Oasis, and it's going to be located at South Holland, next to Calumet City. So those are the only areas that's open 24 hours, and I think that's one spot. So these companies are going to be losing out on so much money because of these killings down there, and this affects businesses a lot. 1 hour, 2 hour differences when it comes to working, it affects businesses a lot. Like, you'll miss out on a lot of money. Like, I remember when I used to do the sales job, when we used to have to shut down early, which was barely, it was rarely so often that we kind of did it. We missed out on business, even if the person was happy to go home. The person that owns the business is messing up just a lot of things because these places around, families probably eat there, they enjoy their time there, but now they're not so much enjoying their time there.
I myself, after 8 o'clock, I don't come out.
The first shooting happened Sunday morning, just after 1 at 26 and Avers.
And that was my question too, that with the 16-year-old boy, that's why I said it's something that they not telling y'all. Because why was he out at 1:30 in the morning when he got killed? You know, I don't recommend being outside past a certain time in Chicago, just being all willy-nilly.
Police say 16-year-old Jesus Sanchez was killed. A 15-year-old boy was shot in the back and is expected to be okay. Hours later, 2 more people were shot. Police say a man and a woman, both in their 40s, were standing on the sidewalk at 26 and Karlov when a dark-colored sedan pulled up and someone shot them. The man was shot multiple times and was taken to Mount Sinai, where he died. He's been identified as 43-year-old Carlos Morales. The woman was shot in the leg, but is expected to be okay.
It was during the day, like when people are shopping, people are coming in and out of the restaurants, and there's always that innocent bystander that gets hit.
This all unfolded right across the street from Alderman Michael Rodriguez's office.
It's senseless. I think people have a real poverty of the heart when they think they could pick up a gun and solve their problems by killing somebody else.
And just before 11 last night on Washita near Mount Sinai, a 22-year-old man was standing outside when he too was shot by someone driving a black sedan. Police before 11
when they think they could pick up a gun and solve their problems by killing somebody else.
And just before 11 last night on Washita near Mount Sinai, a 22-year-old man was standing outside when he too was shot by someone driving a black sedan. Police say he was shot in the arm and chest. He is in fair condition.
Police aren't saying if the shootings are related, but we do know no one has been arrested in either case. Reporting at police headquarters, Sade Gray, CBS News, Chicago.
And that's the reason why people in Chicago continue to do exactly what they do, because they'll never get caught. Exactly why. You can go to Chicago, you can go shoot somebody, You can go kill somebody. You can be 16 years old, have a gun, go to school, you know, go back to your big homies or whatnot, go live the street life, go rap about it, go kill somebody and go rap about it. And then nothing happens. So I think that's the story of Chicago. But that's kind of, to be honest with you, that's not just Chicago. That's starting to become more prevalent in a lot of areas. It's because it's the music that we listen to. Like, to be honest with you, it's the music that we listen to. They program us. And when I say us, because I speak to the majority, I don't speak to the minority. So I don't speak to the little 2 or 3 or whatever people. I speak to the majority. Music programs us, and the reason why I say that is because go listen to I'm trying to give you guys a song. Go listen to a hip-hop's drill song, and it's going to make you feel like you a killer. And you ain't never caught a body in your life. But it's going to make you feel like you a killer because it throws off your vibration. You know, and then go listen to a podcast or something. It makes you think. Right? Music makes you more want to act. Even if it's not smart, even if it's the dumbest thing, music makes you want to act. So you really, when it comes to vibrations, you have to understand who you are as a person. Because I know me, I can listen to music or certain songs and I think a certain way. But I think the old me wasn't. The old me wasn't. The old me wanted to fight, wanted to do all type of shit. But now I learned how to control it a lot more. I'll give y'all an example. I remember so I used to be with a girl, right? I remember when we left my mom's house. That same spot, not Little Village, but it was on the south. It was in Inglewood, on Ingleside. We left my mom's house, and we went, and we started driving down the street. Right, the moment we started driving down the street, there was a guy with a hoodie, and he said, "Hey, hey, hey." And there was speed bumps on the block. So what I did was I drove over the speed bumps because I'm like, nah, you ain't going to get me. You ain't going to get me or her because I got to protect her. You know, and that was like a scary feeling because I remember that every time I used to be like leery of people. But this is another one. I mean, do y'all think that the murders may have been connected? I mean, if they said a black sedan and it was 2 black sedans, maybe. Maybe it's the same people. Maybe it's the same people. And to be honest, y'all probably can go online and you'll find it. You'll find out who did it because they'll snitch on themselves. You ain't even got to find the killers. Just let them keep doing what they doing. But in Chicago, they honestly don't care. They starting to not care because y'all are wiping each other out and they looking at y'all like, good job. We ain't got to deal with it. Good job. You know, and it goes back to what Erica was saying. The Erica, Britson lady. About how people don't care whenever people get killed. So whenever your child get killed, they naturally don't care. But they started doing this thing where I think they said every 3 months they were going and, you know, helping out and giving the family something to whomever got killed or whatnot. And the lady said, well, I'm happy my baby got killed. As crazy as it sounds, she said, I'm happy my baby got killed this week because if he got killed last week, nobody would have cared. Let that sink in. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the hate. But other than that, you guys, a like is free. It doesn't cost anything. Y'all have a fantastic, amazing day. And I really do appreciate y'all, okay?